First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with PrizePicks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, PrizePicks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the PrizePicks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on PrizePicks for a first deposit match of up to $100. PrizePicks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
Gabriel Kahane is filming a movie in Utica coming up in July. Did you know this?
No.
And Gabriel is on the phone line right now. Good morning, Gabriel.
Good morning, Andrew. How are you?
Good. It's Bill, but that's all right.
Sorry about that, Bill.
That's all right. And this is Jeff over here. Say hi to Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
Hey, good morning.
No one ever remembers Jeff. That's why we want you to remember him.
Well, I remember you, Jeff.
There you go.
Boy, this sounds a lot like Angelo, doesn't it?
It does. All right, so tell me about the movie that you've been dealing with Paul Buckley, who is the film czar in Utica. Yeah.
He is.
All right, so what's
certainly the film czar.
What's the plan here? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, so the plan is, we're coming back up here in July, and we are going to be filming the feature film Benji's Hour in the Oneida County area, mostly in Utica.
And what's the movie? What is the movie going to be about?
Yeah, well, basically, it's about this boy named Benji, and he's a law-breaking teenager, and he gets arrested, and as part of his community service deal, he's forced to work at a wig shop for chemo patients, and it's there he meets this unstable cancer patient named Laura, and they, develop this really unorthodox friendship and end up irreversibly altering the course of each other's lives.
All right, that's really cool. Will you be needing any people from here, any potential extras or anything like that?
Yes, thank you for asking. Absolutely. If anybody's interested in being an extra or, volunteering either their time or their home, they should by all means send an email to benjishourcasting@gmail.com.
Okay.
And that's G or J?
J.
Okay.
And we do have a story on our website, WIBX950.com, with all the information, Gabriel's contact information.
Andrew, are you looking maybe for another job?
No, no.
I don't think you have enough of them.
I think I've retired from acting.
You have?
I may be able to help you with some housing locations.
I think I want to put my toe in the water this time.
Figuring we'd be happy to have you.
The guy everybody confuses for somebody else. I would make a great extra.
You're like you're a chameleon.
I am.
Really
Everybody will be scratching their head when they walk away from the movie saying, where do I know that guy?
I know him. I don't know his name.
There are those actors, right?
You're hired.
There are those actors, though, that are, you can never seem to place their name, and usually...
But they're everywhere.
But they're everywhere, and they're in every movie.
Or commercials.
And you only figure out who they are when they die. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
It's like, that was that guy. I didn't know his name. Now I know.
They were really great, now weren't they?
Yeah, they were great. Oh, boy. Okay, give us a little of your background, if you could there, Gabriel.
Yeah, my pleasure. Well, I was born in New York City, born and bred. I went to the Fiorello LaGuardia High School for the Performing Arts in Manhattan, and that is it's a very intense and quite wonderful pre-conservatory right across the street from Lincoln Center for high school-aged artists. And from there, I went to Hamilton College, where I studied for a couple of years. And then I decided that it was time to work on Benji's Hour full-time, and here we are.
That's very, very cool. So that's an awesome way of saying I didn't graduate.
Yeah, I didn't graduate. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad.
But, listen, you knew when it was time, and it's time. This is time.
It's time. Indeed, It is time.
Yeah.
Are you still living in the city? And if so, how has it been for you the last year having to deal with COVID and basically an exodus from the city for a lot of people?
Yeah. Great question. Yeah, no, I am still living in the city, and I will tell you, I mean, it got pretty grim. I mean, you always hear, the city noises at night, but the amount of ambulance sirens in the past year went up so high, and there was a moment or two when it was just so grim And New York City, as we all know, was the epicenter for a while.
Yeah.
And was extremely, extremely dangerous in that regard. So I have many friends who just left the city. Some won't be coming back, but I can't leave. It's my home. It's my everything.
Yeah, it's amazing. Look at the streets. I mean, now compared to a year ago, it's far better, but it's still eerily quiet. At times.
Oh, yeah. Slowly coming back.
Yeah, very slowly. But so when I say Gabriel, is it Gabriel? Gabriel? How do I pronounce it?
It's Gabriel. Thanks for asking.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, congratulations. What, if you could, before you go, are you going to be holding any castings, or what kind of people are you looking for? Are you looking for housing or buildings and that sort of thing?
Yes, absolutely. We're definitely looking for housing, and it also does not have to necessarily be extremely nice housing. We have some scenes that take place in, slightly shabbier homes. So by all means, if that's your situation, do not be discouraged. It actually works in your favor. And we are looking for background extras, and as well as, and I believe you guys posted this on your website, we're looking for young boys aged 6 through 9 and young girls aged 12 through 14.
Okay. And people with dumpy homes. So
couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, very cool, Gabriel. Thank you so much for taking the time, or Gabriel, sorry. I shouldn't have asked. Once I asked, I got confused.
Now you're screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're doing it on purpose, Bill.
Yeah, not good. Okay, sir, thank you so much, and we can't wait for you to come up here and see what you can do up here in Utica.
Thanks for having me. Can't wait till next time.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Have a good one.
Look, I think that's awesome. That's really cool that somebody's coming to shoot a movie here. It's interesting to know that they're still breeding in New York City, though. I'm always impressed
yes,
by
he
that.
was born and bred there. Yep.
That's what some of the city noises I think he hears at night. It's the breeding.
Oh, Lord. What was that?
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with PrizePicks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, PrizePicks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the PrizePicks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on PrizePicks for a first deposit match of up to $100. PrizePicks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.